Welcome back. It's been a little over a week since Israel started giving a fourth dose of the COVID vaccine to people over 60 and some high-risk populations. And now Germany is considering a fourth shot for its whole population. But is a fourth dose a good idea? Nine Health expert Dr. Payal Kohli joins us now to talk about it. Good morning, Dr. Kohli.
Hi, Natasha. Good morning.
So my first question, what would be the rationale for getting a fourth dose?
You know, Natasha, we've had a lot of studies that have told us that even after our third dose, our booster dose, our antibodies start to go down at about 12 weeks. So the rationale is really to try to boost that immune system, especially in the setting of so much infection around us. And in fact, what a small study from Israel showed us, only 154 patients, but if you give a fourth dose, you actually get a 5-fold increase in your antibody levels after only about a week. But the question here is that a healthy immune system, of course, every time you show it, the vaccine, it's going to boost the antibody levels. But does that really translate into better clinical protection? Does it really help to still keep us out of the hospital? And what does it offer versus the risks of a fourth dose?
Yeah, and speaking of which, what are those risks of getting a fourth dose and repeatedly boosting?
Yeah, so more is not always better. So one of the biggest theoretical risks that scientists worry about is something called immune fatigue, which essentially means that you're making your immune system work out too much, just like you get muscle fatigue if you work out too much. So if you keep activating it over and over again, your immune system actually goes down, and you may actually paradoxically be increasing somebody's risk of infection. There's also other types of risks. Every time we activate the immune system, we could generate antibodies that react against our own body. Those are autoantibodies causing autoimmune conditions. And then there's a phenomenon of something called vaccine sensitization, where if you keep showing somebody the vaccine, subsequent exposures to the virus could actually result in like an allergic type reaction. You almost create like an allergy to the virus and have the immune system overreact.
So who should be getting a fourth dose at this time?
So, at this time, the data only really suggests that those that are immunocompromised. We know that people that are immunocompromised because they're on steroids, because they have had a bone marrow transplant, like really immunocompromised, 4 out of 10 of them after 2 doses don't make antibodies, and 25% of them don't make antibodies even after the 3rd dose. So those are the people that we think are most likely to benefit from this 4th dose, not really on a population-wide level.
All right, Dr. Kohli, thanks so much for going through those questions.